The ace is great. The queen can be mean. If you call them right, you'll stay on the scene. On Card Shark. And here's the host of Card Shark, Jim Perry.
Thank you very much. I thank you and welcome to Card Shark. Nice to have you here. And our thanks to Laura D'Ambrosi of Delanson, New York for that, or I hope I'm getting that right, Dallison, New York, for that opening poem. Thank you very much. And now let's get to the cards. And Janice and Bettina will load in for the tiebreaker. Just 3 cards up there with these fine players on Card Shark. Hello, Janet Smith, our champion. Good to see you again.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
And won't you again tell us about yourself?
My name is Janet Smith. I'm from Garden Grove, California. I'm a physical education major at Cal State Long Beach. I coach a badminton team in a high school. I'm in charge of a group of cheerleaders. And I'm a waitress in the evenings.
And you're a good player here with $7,800 in cash, Janet. Very nicely done.
Thank you.
And right now, you've got 1 game and $100 in this match. Leon Gonthier, our champion. Hi, Leon. Good to see you again.
Nice seeing you, Jim.
Could you tell us again about yourself?
I'm from New Hampshire, Pennacook. It's a small town, but it's close to Concord. And I love to travel.
How big is Concord?
Concord, oh, it's 45,000.
Oh.
That's a big town. And I love to travel and I love all kinds of sports.
Very good.
That's about it.
Good. And you're a good player here, and you've got $100 in 1 game, and that's the way we stand, each of you with a game, and this is the tiebreaker. Somebody goes to the money cards. Good luck to both of you.
Thank you.
And each player with their own deck, and they're shaking hands and come out fighting, huh? Okay, so we start the tiebreaker, and we start with a question to Janet. Janet, we asked 100 people who own dogs. Have you ever claimed your dog as a dependent on your income tax return?
Oh, boy.
How many dog owners admitted they have?
I don't know. I have a beautiful dog, but I don't think I'd claim it. But a lot of people spend a lot of money on their dogs, too. I'm going to go with about 30.
30 people have claimed their dog as a dependent on their income tax. Leon, what do you think?
Well, I don't know. I think there's enough to claim on income tax without claiming your dog. I'd say they'd go down to about lower than that.
Lower than that?
Lower.
Well, if it is lower, Leon, you'll get to the cards first. If not, it'll be Janet with hers. The actual number of dog owners who have claimed their dog as a dependent on their tax return is 7. Very much lower. Leon. And you start off with that all-important control, Leon. In the tiebreaker, you have an 8.
Oh, lower.
Lower than an 8. A 9.
I'm gonna play that one lower.
You're going to risk it. Leon, if this is lower than a 9, you're the new champion. But if you make a mistake, Janet is still in it. For the win! Yes, it's lower. Leon wins the championship. Janet, good luck in your studies. You've done very well here with $7,800. That'll help. You're going on a trip, you say, with that, right?
Yes.
Thank you, Janet. Janet Smith. And Leon, come on down here, sir. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, our friend from New Hampshire goes for the big dollars right after this commercial break. Back with our new champion, Leon Gonthier. And nice to have someone visiting us from New Hampshire, I must say. It's good to have you here.
Oh, I'm glad to be here.
You ready to go for the big money?
Yes, ready.
Okay, Leon, come on up here. Let's get to the money cards. Hop on up there. And we wish you good luck as the money cards all shuffled and cut. Janice will start dealing them out. We'll give you $200 of new money on the bottom line and 3 cards. Move up to the second level. We'll give you another $200 of betting money. 3 more cards. Minimum bets, $50 till you get to the top card, the big bet. There you must risk at least half the money. Leon, good luck to you, sir.
Ready.
Here's
Thank you.
$200. Remember, you can change your base card on each of the 3 levels if you need to. $200, you're starting with a jack. Do you want
Oh, I'm going to hold on to that jack. And I'm going to bet $200 that it's lower.
all of it?
All
right
of
away,
it.
all the
All
money.
of it.
That's a big bet on a jack. I hope
All
you're right,
of
Leon. $200 lower than a jack. Yes, a 7. Doubling it to $400.
$50 higher.
$50 that this card is higher than a 7. No, it's a 6. You lose 50 down to 350. Little better card.
I'll bet $50 higher.
$50 again. Higher than a 6. Yes.
Yeah.
Winning. Back up to 400. Up goes the 8. We'll give you the other 200. You've got 600. Do you want that 8?
Change that card, Jim.
Big change. The 8
that
becomes a 5. Good change.
All right, I'll bet $400 higher.
Ooh, gutsy bet again. $400 higher than a 5. No.
That's all right.
Down
I
to
still
200,
got
but now
2.
you've got a great card and
Now,
3 to go.
Bet the $200 higher.
$200 higher than a 2. Yes, with a queen.
All right, I'll bet $400 lower.
All of it $400 lower than a queen. It is another 2.
All right.
800 and up
That's
goes
a
the
nice
2.
one. $800 higher.
For $1,600 higher than a
Higher.
2. It is just higher than a 3. Hey, you got some good cards there at the end.
I know, huh?
Go on down.
That's what you needed.
A couple of 2s came in very handy there.
That's what you needed, Jim.
Oh, the 200 in the game, you got $1,800 for that game. That's not bad. That's maybe the trip out to New Hampshire.
Oh, yes.
We'll meet a new challenger right after this commercial break, so don't go away. All right, Janice is dealing out 2 brand new decks of cards, and we'll meet our new challenger on Card Sharks. LeBeau Lilling. Hello, LeBeau. That's an unusual name.
Thank you. Well, yes, it's unusual.
Good to have you here. Now,
Thank you.
Tell us about yourself, if you will.
Well, my name is LeBeau Lilling. I'm originally from Dallas, Texas, and I'm now living in Hollywood. I recently quit my job as a market research analyst and am now writing short stories.
Good. Have you sold any of your stories?
Not yet.
Well, we got the fingers crossed. That's nice. If you want to do something, just go out and give it a try.
That's what I decided.
And I hope you're going to do well here.
Thank you.
Good luck. You've cut the cards?
Yes, I'm ready.
And we are set to go, starting the best 2 out of 3 with a question to you, Leon. Now, Leon, our man on the street, went to a small city in Japan where he asked 100 unmarried women, would you be willing to marry a man you had never met if your parents chose him for you? How many Japanese women said they would marry a man their parents chose?
I think that would go about 45, because the people up there are willing to trust their parents that much to pick someone for them.
So he says 45. LeBeau, what do you think?
Well, I know I sure didn't marry the man my parents would have picked for me, but it's turned out okay. But in Japan, they're a lot more traditional, and I think in a small town it's going to be a lot higher.
Even higher than that? Well, the actual number of Japanese single women who would marry a man their parents chose is 18. It is not higher, Leon. Well, nicely solved by the champion, and Leon starts with a jack.
Oh, I'll go lower.
Lower than a jack? Yes, a 10.
I'm going to freeze.
We move over the freeze bar, and we can't take those cards away. LeBeau, your first question.
Okay.
LeBeau, many companies now force people to retire at the age of 65. You're, of course, aware of that. So we asked 100 senior citizens, do you believe 65 should be the mandatory retirement age? How many senior citizens said 65 should be the retirement age?
Well, I know if I was 65, it's mandatory is the key word there. So I think it's going to be a fairly low number. I'm going to go 35.
35 senior citizens agree that 65 should be the retirement age.
No, I don't agree with 65, because 65, you haven't got enough money put away. You've worked hard for your children, given them an education. I think it'd be...
She said 35.
She said 35. I'd say 45.
Well, you can say higher or lower. We'll give you anything above that if you want to go above,
wait
or
a
anything
minute.
below.
No, I got that wrong. I'll go lower.
Okay, how
And
many
I go
senior
lower.
citizens said 65 should be the retirement age?
That's right.
You say lower than 35.
Lower than
Okay,
35.
we never want to misinterpret your answer. The actual number of senior citizens who think the mandatory retirement age should be 65 is 15. Leon is right. It is lower.
Well, change that card.
Whenever you win the
Change
question,
that
you have the right to
card.
change it. Leon wants to get rid of the 10. He gets a 3.
Oh, higher.
Higher than a 3. Oh, another 10.
3.
Freeze again.
I
Still don't
the
like
10
those
before.
10. And Leon, this question to you. We asked 100 fifth graders in Pennsylvania. Do your parents have trouble when they try to help you with your math homework? How many fifth graders said yes? Some youngsters out there
A
agree.
fifth grader, I say that they would have a lot of trouble because it has changed. In school, I'll put that down at 50.
50.
Have trouble.
Fifth graders said yes, their parents have troubles. 50 of them. What do you think?
Gosh, when I was in fifth grade, it was very traditional, but I keep hearing about the modern math and all. But I think I'm going to go a little higher.
Higher. After due consideration, you say higher, huh?
Oh, gee.
If you had another moment to think about it, LeBeau, I get the feeling you might say lower.
I'm afraid so.
The actual number of fifth graders who said their parents have trouble when they try to help them with their main math homework is 53. You're right, it is higher, LeBeau. I think the only reason it's not higher than that is most of them haven't even tried. That's typical. LeBeau, your base card is a 6.
Oh, I'd like to change that card.
You can indeed. Changing the 6 to a 3.
Good card. Higher.
Higher than a 3. Oh, no, a 2. And Leon with a free chance to play off the 10 and call this.
I'll go lower.
Lower than a 10. An 8.
I'll go higher.
He's going to risk it. Higher than an 8 for the win. Yes! And Leon wins game 1 and $100. So the first game goes to the champion. We'll set up for game 2 with the same 2 decks of cards. And what is that, what do you mean, oh no? You're feeling bad about winning, Leon? Don't do that.
I feel bad about her losing.
Oh, gotta play for yourself. That's very, you're a gentleman, but you gotta try for yourself. Here come the cards, same 2 decks, and LeBeau, the question to you.
Okay.
LeBeau, we found 100 women who have had their nose fixed. And we asked them, tell the truth. Do you wish you had your old nose back again? How many women said they'd like to have their old nose back?
Oh, I'm sure that if you wanted to go to something that drastic, my goodness, I would imagine you had some nose. So, but still, I'm going to go for a pretty low number. I'm going to say 25.
25 would love to have their old nose back, Leon.
Well, with the amount of money that it costs to have that job done, I know I need it. And I'd go lower.
Lower than that. The actual number of women who wish they had their old nose is 1. Just 1. Leon, you're right. It's lower. You probably put the nose on the other side. Never mind. Leon, you're starting with a queen.
Oh, lower.
Lower than a queen. A 7.
I'm going to try that one higher.
Higher than a 7. An 8.
Lower.
Lower than an 8. A 4.
Higher.
For the championship higher. Yes! And Leon present with your card. LeBeau, he just got hot against you there. We have some nice parties here. Thank you for coming. That's right.
A lot of
Thank
fun.
you. LeBeau Lilly. Leon, come on down here. Listen, you can pay for a new nose down here. A baseball bat. We'll talk more about that after we take time out for this. Back with our champion, Leon Gonthier. Are you ready? I keep saying Gonthier instead of Gonthier. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's get back up there for the money cards once again, Leon. Come on. Let's see if it's some really good cards this time. They'll start dealing them out, and once again, we start you off with new money. As always, the $200 you won in the game, that's yours to keep. $200 we give you on the bottom line. $200 again when you move up to the next level. And, of course, the big bet where you must bet at least half the money. Get some goodies this time, Leon.
All right.
Here's $200.
All set.
And we'll start you off with the money cards with a 9.
Oh, change that card. Change that card.
Got to play this one. The 9 becomes a 5.
five.
Well, there's a better card.
All right. Give me $100 higher.
$100. That this card is higher than a 5. Yes, a 6. 300.
Give me $100 higher.
Again, higher than a 6. $100. It is very much higher.
Give me $400 lower.
All of it $400 lower than a king. It is with a 4. Good
That's a
job on the
good
bottom
card,
level.
Jim.
We'll give you another 200 when you move up. You've got an even $1,000. Do you want the 4?
I want that 4. That's a good card. Pay me $600 higher.
Well, I hope I'm going to pay you. Right now, you're going to risk it. I hope we're going to pay you $600.
Okay.
Higher than a 4? We'll pay you $600. You've got 17. Got a 7 and $1,600.
Higher.
$50?
$100.
$100.
Higher.
$100 higher than a 7. Oh, it's a 6. There's your first backward step, but you still have $1,500.
$50 higher.
$50 higher than a 6. Yes, with a queen.
Nice card.
$15.50, and up goes a good card, but it's your decision. Do you want to play it?
That's a lady luck. Lady luck. King Ace 2. Give me $15.50. All of it.
All of it?
All of it. All of it.
Higher or lower?
All of it. Higher.
Higher than a queen?
No.
Lower.
Lower.
Okay.
Lower.
You're betting all that money. We want to
All that
clarify it. I
money
hope
lower.
you're right. The whole thing,
That's right.
$1,550. That this card is lower than a queen.
That's all right. That's good.
Well,
I'm
it's not
enjoying it.
good. It's nice of you to say it's all right.
I'm enjoying it.
Well, that's good. That's good now.
I love the game.
Leon, come on down here. Oh, that was a toughie up there. But you're still the champion. Maybe you'll get a chance to do it again. You still have an even $2,000, Leon. And we'll be right back right after this. Okay, Leon. Janice will deal out 2 brand new decks of cards, and here comes a new challenger on Card Sharks. Brenda Histon. Hello, Brenda.
Hello.
Nice to meet you. We want to get into the game, want to give you a chance, so won't you tell us where you're from and your name and what have you?
My name is Brenda Histon, and I'm from Cerritos, California.
We're delighted to have you here. Have you cut the cards?
Yes, I have.
Then let's go. And you play the bottom cards, of course, Brenda. And we'll start with a question to the champion. Leon, we asked 100 single women. Did your mother ever tell you to save yourself for marriage? How many women said their mother did give them that advice?
Oh, that advice is very low today. I'd go down about 30.
30. Giving the
yeah.
advice, save yourself for marriage. What do you think, Brenda? Higher or lower?
Oh, I have 2 daughters, and I'm telling them that every day. Higher.
Higher than that. The actual number of single women whose mother told them save yourself for marriage is 66. You're right, Brenda. It is higher. And the challenger starts off with a 6.
Oh, change that card.
Changing the 6 to an 9.
I'm going to say that the next card is lower.
Lower than a 9. No, it's a king. It's not lower. And the champion gets a free chance to play an 8. You didn't win the question. You cannot change
I can't change it. I got to go up higher.
Higher than an 8. It is a queen.
Lower
than a queen. A 9.
Queen.
And Leon needs 2 cards for the first game of the match. Brenda, here's your first question. We asked 100 third graders. Who do you think are happier, children or grown-ups? How many third graders said children are happier?
I think that I'm a teacher, and I think that third graders really think that adults are happier, having more fun.
How many, Brenda?
I would say 40.
40. Higher or lower, Leon? 40.
That'll be higher.
You think the
Because
children are happy? They think
yeah.
the children are happier. The actual number of third graders who think children are happier is 77. Leon, you're right. It is higher.
Change that card.
Leon wants to get rid of the 9 before I even get here. And he does with a 10. Little better.
Lower.
Lower than a 10. It is a 7.
Freeze.
Freezing it. Leon needs 1 card while Brenda needs 4 cards. And let's quickly get into the next question. Leon, we asked 100 people. Have you ever watched an entire TV show that you hated just because you were too lazy to get up and change the channel? How many people said they have?
No, that's going to be,
How many, Leon?
I'd say 50.
50. Higher or lower, Brenda?
Oh, I think that's going to be higher.
Even higher. The actual number of people who've watched the TV show because they were too lazy to change the channel is 43. It is not higher. Leon!
Change that card.
Changing the 7 and a big
Change
change,
that card.
needing 1 for the win. He has a 6.
I'll go higher.
For the first
higher.
game of the match, higher than a
Come
6.
on.
No, it's not higher. Brenda, you have a 9. Call this one.
I think that card is going to be lower.
Lower than a 9. No, it's not lower. And with Brenda needing 4 cards, Leon needing 1, that's about all the time we have for now. We thank you for joining us. Come back and see us next time on Card Sharks. Till then, have a good day. Bye-bye.
A representative of the studio audience will receive Ventura's Jumbo Wheel Pullman and Dazzling Jade with nylon pull strap. This energy-saving wheel-o-matic really gets you rolling. And some of our contestants will receive Light and Easy, the lightweight iron from General Electric, handles the same ironing jobs as a heavier iron. And Pilot Pens, the razor point with the extra fine point, the fine liner that even writes through carbons. More than just something to write with. And an electric knife and Unicap T High Potency, the vitamin for people on the go. 11 essential vitamins, 6 important minerals, including iron and zinc from Unicap T. And be everything you can be with Mary Kay Cosmetics, skincare and glamour cosmetics, presented to you in your home by trained beauty consultants, Mary Kay Cosmetics, Dallas, Texas. This is Gene Wood speaking for Card Sharks, a Mark Goodson-Bill Todman production.